Okay, so I've been getting a lot of requests, not surprisingly, about the problems in section 1.1 at the end there. Um, so this is my problem if I went into the homework. So your numbers might be different, but the setup is exactly the same for both of them. So basically, the thing is, we don't know how much money we're putting into each account. So in mathematics, then anything you don't know, you should give a name of a variable. So we're going to say x. So x will be the amount of money in savings, for instance. So if we put x dollars into savings, then how much is left for the CD? Well, the amount left over would be 40,000 minus x. And the reason that is because let's suppose that x was 10,000. So you put 10,000 in savings. Well, if you have 40,000 total, that means you have 30,000 left. So 40,000 minus 10,000. These two numbers become the principal for each account. And what's going to happen is the total amount of savings plus the total amount of the CD is the total amount in the account. And for my problem, it's $52,525. Each of these total amounts are going to have their own setup in terms of they're going to have the total amount of simple interest, which is P times 1 plus RT. So they each get their own P plus 1 times RT. So let's actually set this up. So the principal for savings we called X times 1 plus the interest rate for savings is 3.3%, so 0.033, and our problem says 10 years. So P times 1 plus RT plus the principal for the CD is 40,000 minus X. Because that is two terms, we need parentheses. And it gets its own 1 plus RT, 1 plus its R is 3.05%, so 0.0305, and that's also for 10 years. And that's the total amount, 52525. That's a fun number. I'm going to load up a calculator here because I'm not able to do this in my head. If I could, I'd be in Vegas right now. All right, how do I, oh my gosh, why is that so big? All right, you go over there. Okay, that's you. I'm going to clear you guys. Okay, I'm going to move that off to the side because I don't need it right now. All right, so cleaning this up, in this parentheses here, 1 plus 0.033 times 10, that turns out to be 1.33. And since that's times x, I'm just going to say 1.33x. Plus, in these parentheses here, 1 plus 0.0305 times 10 is 1.305. But notice that is times the entire quantity, 40,000 minus x. And I'm going to copy down everything else. Okay. So since we have one term, the 1.305, times two terms, 40,000 minus x, I have to distribute. So the 1.33x copies down. If I did 1.305 times 40,000, I get 52,200. And if I do 1.305 times negative x, I get minus 0.305x. And copying everything else down. Okay. So now this term has an x and this term has an x. So if I combine those together, 1.33x minus 1.305x is 0.025x. And likewise, if I take this over to the other side by subtraction to combine that with like terms, I would get 325. And now if I divided both sides by 0.025, I get boop, 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 bink, 13,000. Since we said X was the amount of money in savings, that means 13,000 goes into savings. If 40,000 minus X is the amount in the CD, that means in the CD we are putting $27,000. So that is how you figured out. Again, it's got some algebra in it, and we had to use simple interest twice, once for each account. Let me know if you have any further questions.